Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was a master of every type of music he wrote. He was a child star, one of the greatest pianists of his generation and the most well-known composer in Europe by the age of 20. However, even with all this, he spent most of his life searching for a job. He was born in a pretty town surrounded by mountains full of music in 1756 in Salzburg, Austria. Amadeus, the Latin version of Theophilus, means love of God. By the age of 3, Mozart had learned to play a clavier, which was an old-fashioned string instrument that had a keyboard. By the age of 5, he was playing the harpsichord and violin, as well as a professional. He was a child prodigy and composed from age of 5. At 6, he was already performing all over Europe with his sister Anna Maria. He was playing in front of royalty when he was just 6 years old. Mozart was a real musical genius. He hated the trumpet. According to his father, he would turn pale and begin to collapse at the mere sound of it. It seemed he was only able to compose a piece for the trumpet, but no copy is known to survive. He had an extraordinary memory. At the age of 14, he heard Allegri's Miserere performed in the Sistine Chapel and was later able to write out the entire score from memory. Mozart could listen to music just once and then write it down from memory without any mistakes. He was very disorganized when it came to keeping track of his compositions. It was Ludwig von Koholt who catalogued all of Mozart's music and originated the K numbers by which they are known. In the 1990s, a scientific study suggested that listening to Mozart music may include a short-term improvement of the performance of certain mental tasks. It would take 202 hours to listen to all the music he wrote. When he died, aged 35, he had written over 600 pieces of music. But actually, what kind of music did Mozart write? He wrote sonatas, a piece of music for one instrument like the piano. He also wrote concertos for piano, symphonies and operas. Mozart just didn't give himself a break, and he was composing right up until his last breath. By the end of 1791, he was exhausted, depressed, overworked and feeling very ill. He still managed to finish his last opera, The Magic Flute. We are not sure how Mozart died. Was he poisoned by a jealous rival, or did he succumb to a streptococcal infection? Numerous causes have been given for his death. The music is not in the notes, but in the silence between. Mozart.